6.
Pedicures are offered at salons all over South Florida, a way to beautify your feet and make them healthier, too.
But what our hidden cameras and lab tests found in the water at some pedicure places is anything but healthy. Patricia Andreu reveals why you may be at risk from an impure pedicure.
Our hidden cameras rolled as we visited several South Florida salons, where we took water samples from 3 different pedicure stations to have them tested for contamination. The results were disturbing.
This culture is showing the water from where you took the sample has a lot of bacteria in it.
HRS-certified Microm Labs in Fort Lauderdale tested the samples. They found traces of mycobacteria in 2 of the 3 we collected. Mycobacteria can cause skin infections like these, says dermatologist Eduardo Weiss.
In a healthy, normal, young patient, it's a localized problem, even though it might leave some scars and there is some disfiguration, but you can treat it with antibiotics. But if it's a patient with immunodeficiency or diabetic, then also you can have a very serious disease.
In some cases, it may even prove deadly. This Fort Worth man is suing a nail salon after his ex-wife's heel was cut with a pumice stone during a pedicure. The lawsuit claims the cut became infected, eventually killing Kimberly K. Jackson.
I
went to get a pedicure. 3 weeks later, I noticed that my toe had turned yellow.
It took Ivanova Orlov 3 months of daily antibiotics to get rid of a toenail infection she contracted after a pedicure. Why does this happen? We showed our undercover video to Guillermo Tejeda, who supervises Miami-Dade salon inspections for the state.
It seems like she's washing some instruments. With just open water, I don't see any disinfectant whatsoever.
The state requires pedicure basins to be rinsed with a proper disinfectant like this after each use. That filters used in whirlpools be cleaned and changed regularly, and tools used to cut cuticles and calluses be disinfected, like you see here, after each client.
There's a big myth about alcohol that if you immerse stuff in alcohol, it's going to disinfect completely. No, alcohol does not kill certain germs.
To keep salons in check, state agents are required to perform yearly inspections. According to last year's report, 64 hair and nail salons in Broward had violations relating to disinfection and cleanliness. Miami-Dade had 19.
The consumer needs to be aware, and they need to be really in tune as to what type of tools are being used on their bodies. Be the same as if it was your own house. You would not use the same fork over and over again without cleaning it properly.
So what can you do? Take a careful look at how the pedicure tub or whirlpool is cleaned before you put your feet in. Was a disinfectant used or just soap and water? Also, experts suggest you bring your own tools, such as cuticle cutters, to the salon, or at least make sure the ones that are there are cleaned with barbicide. And avoid shaving your legs on the day you get a pedicure. The nicks and cuts could make you more vulnerable to a possible infection. Patricia Andreu, NBC6.